Today is Wednesday, the second week of Advent. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the crowds, "Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves. For my yoke is easy and my burden light." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. This Gospel passage is one that I use quite often at funerals, and it's one that on the one hand, when I hear it, it's like, what a burden. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. And he says, take my yoke upon you. And I'm like, really? That doesn't seem like you're lightening my burden. It seems to me like you're placing a burden upon me. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves. But we have to look at a yoke. You know, a yoke is put over oxen or whatever animal it's put over, and it forces the two to go together. And so I look at this and I think, wow, take my yoke upon you. So in other words, you want to walk with me. You want to be right next to me. You want to help me. And ultimately, the yoke does that for the oxen. That forces them to go in the same direction, which makes whatever they're doing easier, the plowing or whatever. And I think that Jesus does that for us. If we allow Jesus to walk with us, if we allow Jesus to accompany us, if we allow ourselves to be in union with him, I think the things of our life can be much easier because it helps to put things into perspective. That's one of the things. If you work next to someone long enough, you get to know them. We know that in the ordinary, everyday workplace. You work alongside someone enough, you're going to get to know them. Well, imagine you're a yoke mate and you're walking together. Jesus says, learn from me, and you will find rest for yourselves. Ultimately, where we will go when we are united with him is to that place of rest, to that place of peace, to that place of joy, to that place of mercy, to that place of forgiveness. Because we learn by talking to him. We learn by walking with. We learn by accompanying how to truly live our lives in such a way that these things of rest and peace come upon us. And our hearts will be changed by the gentle, humble heart of Jesus. And we will become more and more like him.